Hello and welcome to the session on mechatronics. So today we are going the experiment on real-time application of PLC, that is the rotary bottle filling plant. Okay. So the aim of the experiment is to study the real-time application of PLC, that is rotary bottle filling trainer. In this case we are having a PLC trainer and a rotary bottle filling trainer. So the two trainer, that is PLC and rotary bottle filling trainer, so two trainers are being hooked up to each other. So as the PLC trainer runs, it is being given to the rotary bottle filling trainer. So the PLC used over here is Allen Bradley kind of PLC, Micrologix for 1400, so which is the more advanced one, advanced PLC, and the bottle trainer is being hooked up to the PLC trainer. Okay, so for the PLC, basically PLC means a kind of controller, so wherein it receives the input from the sensor and it will give the output to the actuator. So we are having certain digital inputs, that means a kind of sensor, and we are having kind of digital output, that means a kind of actuators. So these are being the actuators. So the inputs may be DI1, digital input 1, level switch 1, 2, level switch 2, 3, level switch 3, 4, that is optical sensor, 5, that is the proximity sensor, and output means the pump on, second output is digital stepper motor, and the third output is the solenoid valve. Apart from that, what we require is we require to have the 24 volt DC and the ground connection. So two connections are being required for the operation. So this is what the brief idea, and let us say this is the kind of uh, panel wherein we are using the panel. So already we have seen the different digital inputs. So digital input 1, that is level switch 1, digital input 2, level switch 2, digital input 3, level switch 3, then digital input 4, optical switch, digital input 5, that is proximity switch. So these are the pins wherein we are connecting the wires, and these are the LEDs for these particular wires. So apart from that, we are having the PLC output. So DO1 pump on, DO2 stepper motor on, DO3 that is solenoid valve on. So in the stepper motor on, there may be two connection, forward connection and the reverse connection. Okay, but for this experiment we are only using the forward type of motor. So again, what we require is 24 volt DC and the ground. Okay, so apart from that, we are having the two switches, that is mains and the pump, and these are the spare kind of switch that we are not using. We are only using these two kind of switches. So this is what the panel. Okay, so this is what the overall setup, wherein it consists of basic sump tank, wherein we are having the submersible pump, which is DO1, that is pump on, then level switch 1 over here, that is DI1. Okay, then it goes to the process tank. In the process tank there are two switches, level switches 2, level switch 3. Okay, DI2, DI3. Okay, then solenoid valve on, that is DO3, then stepper motor, here it is stepper motor, that is DO2. So this is what our main connection. Then here optical sensor, this one is optical sensor, which is nothing but the bottle sensor. Then this is the proximity sensor, which sense the bottle filled bottle. Okay, the main theme is, so we require to fill the bottle over here by using the solenoid valve open. So as soon as the solenoid valve open, the water will be processed from process tank to the bottle. Okay, now how the solenoid valve will get operated? So solenoid valve will get operated by means of bottle sensor. As soon as the bottle sensor senses the bottle, solenoid valve get operated. Okay, so it will give its signal to the PLC. PLC will give the output to the solenoid valve. Okay, directly from bottle sensor to solenoid valve it will not operate. So in between that it uses PLC. So from optical sensor to PLC, PLC to solenoid valve. So that is what the connection. So solenoid will get operated, water will be filled over here, then proximity sensor comes into picture. So as soon as the bottle get filled, it will get, it will give the sensor signal to the PLC. PLC will give the output to the solenoid valve to stop the solenoid valve, and after some time it will start the taper motor. So that is what the main thing. Okay, and this is what the overall layout of our plant. So next, now these are the components that being used over here. So these upper three are the sensor, lower three are the actuator. So bottom sensor, that is optical switch, that is PNP type. Okay, then bottom liquid sensor, or you can say bottom level sensor, that is capacitive proximity kind of switches. Okay, so which is being used for the metallic or as well as non-metallic, as well as it will senses the dielectric kind of things. Okay, then float switches, so it is a electromechanical kind of switch, so it being the levels kind of switches. So this will get push up as the level rises, and it will be in line as the level goes up. Then stepper motor, it is a DC kind of variable reluctance kind of type of stepper motor. Then solenoid valve, the main movement is to electrical to mechanical movement. So in between here there is a plunger which moves up and down. So as the electric connection gives, so there is a coil which will lift the plunger and it will open the valve. Okay, so electrical to mechanical movement. Then there is a water pump which is a submersible kind of pump. Okay, these are the main components for this. Now we go with our hookup diagram. This is what the PLC trainer that we are talking about, and this is what our main setup, that is rotary bottle filling plant. So in between that already we have seen this kind of panel over here. So DI1, DI2, DI3, DI4, DI5, and DO1, DO2, DO3. Okay, so DO1 output, so pump on, so it is being given over here. Okay, DO2 being given over here, then DO3 that is being given over here. Similarly DI1, DI2, and here it is these are the inputs. These are the inputs for the PLC, these are the outputs for the PLC. So PLC output connection to PLC trainer, PLC inputs connection to PLC input. Okay, so these are what the inputs, so these are what the connection, and again 24 volt DC over here and the ground. So that two connections are also being given to the PLC trainers. So by using this particular button, so this is the TC19 button. So if you switch on, then it is being, so this being connected to the PLC. So whatever other operations of this kind of PLC trainer, that is being switched off, and this is being connected. So this is being hooked up by means of this particular button. As soon as this being switch on, okay, so this is being connection. Okay, now we go with our procedure. So first is the fill the sump tank with 70 to 80% water. Now as the level in the process tank will be low, the water will be pumped in the process tank and will be filled until the level reaches the higher limit, LS3 process level high. Then the pump will stop, taper motor will start rotating until optical sensor detects bottle. After it detects the bottle, solenoid valve operates, it will start filling the water. The solenoid valve will on till capacitive sensor detect the presence of water. Okay, after that the solenoid valve will off. Then after 2 seconds the motor will start rotating until it detects the next bottle. The above process will continue until bottles are filled or the level in the sump tank goes low. Repeat the procedure for another bottle. So this is what the operating procedure. Now we go the actual process. Okay, we'll have a video. So we'll go with the actual process. So let us see this video. So let us say this is the hookup that we have put on here. Connection being given. These are the connections. Okay. These are the connections. So water is being filling. So process tank is being filling over here. So as soon as the process tank fills, okay, as soon as the process tank fills, the stepper motor gets rotated. The bottle sensor sends the bottle. This is the optical sensor, this is the proximity sensor. So proximity sensor, optical sensor senses the bottle. The taper motor stops. The bottle is being filled. You can see that. So level field proximity sensor given to the connection, and stepper motor starts. Okay, for next bottle. For the next bottle senses, and solenoid valve get operated, and bottle will be filling. So this is the solenoid valve. You can see the different connections over here, different pipes thing. So whatever the things are being there, so that is being operated. So now bottle is being filled. So then the stepper motor being rotated. Okay, the next bottle comes, but level some drops are being there because it changes the bottle and gives the connection. Okay, so this is what the experiment. Now we go with the ladder diagram, and it is a theoretical ladder diagram, not the actual one. Because for the actual one we require to have the PLC logics diagram, that is RS Logics 1400 kind of software, but we can have the theoretical ladder diagram wherein we are having the normally open kind of switch LS2, normally close. These are the two normally close. This is the pump, stepper motor, then normally close, normally open, normally close, normally open, normally open, normally close, and these are the outputs. This is what the timer. Okay, so as soon as the level LS2, that is process time. Okay, so it will give receive the signal, then the pump will get started. Okay, so pump is start filling. Similarly, the stepper motor is also running. Okay, so as the optical sensor senses the bottle, okay, stepper motor will get operated, will get stopped. Okay, so as soon as the optical sensor senses the bottle, it will get stopped, or stepper motor will get stopped. So solenoid valve will get operation because the power will flow from this point to this point. So solenoid will comes into picture. So as soon as the proximity sensor will sense it, the solenoid valve get operated. Okay, and after that the timer will get operated. So after 2 seconds the stepper motor will get started. So that is what the thing. So level switch 1, if there is a no water in the sump, then in that case this will get operated, stepper motor will get switch, pumps will get switch. Okay, so this is what the theoretical ladder diagram for uh, this kind of process. So references for whatever the devices, these are from the SAP engineers and the consultant. So video is from them also. So thank you for watching. So if you like the video, then like it. Also please subscribe my YouTube channel by pressing the bell icon button and never miss the updates.